Center. It's a youth, it's an integrated youth development center. It's a Christian based development center. We provide service to youth and children. And currently we run an ICT training program. We run a printing press facility. We have an internet cafe and then community radio. And the radio operates in the local language, in the local dialect. The local dialect, so that people can understand. We also have a tilapia aquaculture project. So we teach the youth how to raise tilapia in the river. We started out with skill training for youth in dressmaking, tying dye, batik making, carpentry, masonry, and hairdressing. Right now we are focusing on modern technology, which is the ICT. And the printing press, and internet, and the radio communication. Currently we're focusing on youth. But we actually have started a children's program for, we call it a Radio Tongue Children's Club. And it's a program that gives opportunity for children to learn their rights, use radio theater skills to project their rights on radio. They also learn to host programs. They learn public speaking, and also they learn how to interview duty bearers, like our DCE, traditional authorities, MPs, and assemblymen, and other community members. So ability to get sponsors to sponsor programs and buy airtime be limited. So we always struggle. Many times the electricity company would want to came down here to cut power, and sometimes they did. We got to try to find ways to reinstate the power. So that's really our number one issue with the radio. And the field equipment. We have to go to the field to the people to interview them and know their issues and to broadcast on air for duty better to hear, to do something about it. But transportation to go to the field, like motorbikes, we don't have. And the recorders and microphones are quite expensive. When they are doing programs in the communities, like Derbans and festivals, that we should be recording live, because we didn't have the tool, the remote recording tool to do that. We're not able to do that. So if you do that on the phone, the quality is not that great. Okay. When it comes to the radio is the media. So we have the civil society organization like TOYAS. TOYAS is the short name for Tongue Youth and Children Evangel. Tongue Youth and Children Evangel. And we serve the whole community, whether you are Christian or not, we don't care. As long as you have the need. Yeah, we serve you. And again, it's a non-profit organization. It's a registered non-profit organization. The number one problem we're facing right now is enough computers for the lab. We'll articulate in a minute. There are more students than the computers. And the computers have aged. We still have some Pentium tools, which break down very frequently. And then our cafe is almost empty because we don't have enough funds to buy computers to stock them. The tilapia aquaculture, the youth are interested in learning how to grow tilapia, so they can actually use it as a means of livelihood. But one of the major things is to get sponsors, because when you are doing the training, you got to feed the fish, and the fish meal is very expensive. But once you are able to get the meal and grow the fish, the demand is so high. that will be able to sell it at your cost. But then, when they want to branch out to be on their own, they don't have the funds to set up their own program to be self-sustaining and get them off poverty. They are on the board, as part of the committee of our counterpart NGO. When we started in 1988, it was two NGOs started at the same time, Toyas Ghana and Toyas Canada. Toyas Canada has become Grace Canada, which is Grassroots Action Community Endeavors. We put the first letters together and get Grace Canada. So when they do anything, they go through Grace Canada to ship it down to us. So the relationship is still there, but the current obstacle is the ability to get supply of computers. I came with the eagerness to get supply of computers. I put a core group of people across the country together as a committee to be able to implement the Computer for Schools program in Ghana. We had several meetings, and we were ready to go, but no computers. So eventually, we got to suspend the committee until we were able to get Bill and others to ship the computers. Then we reactivate the committee. But what we gave the schools, they have used for a few years, and then the P2 had reached their end of life, particularly because of the heat here and the dust. But we are able to sustain some of ours.
I think it's a great opportunity coming from the United States and putting into place an NGO, Kachi International, who work closely with Computer for School Canada. We have a memorandum of understanding that we try that they will support us in certain area according to their experience to give us an idea of how to run things. But I think your experience on the ground, it's something to learn from and try to encourage, and I think it's the start. We'll stay in contact and exchange ideas and see how our organization can work and develop the same program over different countries.
For the benefit of humanity, particularly investing in human resources of the developing countries, because now without computers, you can't go far. And our youth, they complete SS or university, they don't know how to use computers. They cannot go far. For us in the class, some of them are from polytechnics or university, they have not used computers before. Okay.
That's what I was saying to one of my friends. I was saying that in the 21st century, it's like back then going to school without a chalk and a cardboard. So the computer becomes something that every student should have because it's the tool of now and the future. As an organization, we try to expand the program throughout the educational systems in Africa to make available computers to the students. We have started the program in Gabon, where we shipped 100 computers connected to the high-speed internet. We launched the program in last May, and we're moving forward nationwide to expand the program. But basically that model is negotiating with partners that supply computers, not for free, but at a low rate so that either governments or schools can afford through payment arrangements at a very reasonable price for students. But in the long term, what our activities that generate like incomes, we envision to put that amount of money that we generate to fund a program like yours. So that's why we're looking into meeting with you and know what you're doing and set up a future relationship to work together. Thank you very much. Thank you.